Number 15, if vector A is -6, 12, -9, and vector B is these values, and vector C is these values, what is 1/3 of A minus 3/2 of B plus 2C? Well, if you wanted, you could just type all those in the calculator, but I'll do it by distributing. So you'd have 1/3 times -6, 12, -9. And I'm going to subtract 3/2 times 2, -16, 18. And finally, we're going to add 2 times 28 minus 14, 3. Now, what I'm going to do is distribute these vectors, these scalars through these vectors. And so half of, and I'm going to switch these brackets, it's just easier to see. So 1/3 of -6 is -2. What this basically means is you multiply by 1, divide by 3. So I'd have 12 divided by 3, which is 4. And here, -9 divided by 3 is -3. And now I'm going to distribute this one. Make sure you take the negative with it. It'll change this to a plus. It makes everything easier if you take the negative with it. So I'd have here -6 divided by 2, which is -3. -3 times -16 is positive 48. Divide that by 2, you get positive 24. And then here we have, this time I'll divide first to make it easier. That would be 9 times -3 is -27. And now finally the last one. I'm going to multiply these here. And so I'd have 56, -28, and 6. Finally, last step, I'm going to put together our x's. So x with x with x. -2 minus 3 more is -5 plus 51. I'm getting, or 56, I'm getting 51 for my x value. So as I look over here, it looks like the answer has to be A. Let's just continue on just to make sure. So now I'll check let's check the y values here, here, and there. 4 plus 24 is 28 minus 28. I'm getting that y equals 0. And then finally, if I want to check my last values, we'll go my z's, -3 minus 27 more is -30. Add 6, I'm getting that z is -24. And that's what we have there. So it looks like we did it right. If from the get-go, you could have just typed this in the calculator, though. We could have done 1/3, and then do the control parenthesis, the bracket, and then have the values -6, comma, -6, 12, and -9. And then you come out here, and then we subtracted the next, and then we had -3/2 followed by b. So -3/2 followed by vector b. And that vector was 2, -16, 18, 2, -16, 18. And then finally, we would add 2c, so 2. And then the vector c was 28, -14, 3. 28, -14, 3. Press enter. And where did I make a mistake here? Oh, I forget. You have to, before you do a number in the front, you have to do like a multiplication here. So put a multiply there, there, and here. Now it gives me my answer, 51, 0, -24, which is exactly what we had.